Since it launched in 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope has really grabbed the world's attention. It's a huge step forward in trying to figure out the universe. This awesome telescope, packed with the best tech, has become key in astronomy, helping us piece together the universe's puzzles and totally change how we see things. Right from the start, the Webb has given us some amazing insights into space, like looking at how the universe started, how galaxies came to be, and if there's life out there. Its super sharp sensors and cameras have let astronomers see farther into space than ever before, giving us mind-blowing pictures and info that make us rethink what we know. Recently, the Webb made a discovery that shocked everyone in science. It could flip our whole understanding of the universe's structure. Get ready for this. The telescope has sent back a crazy new image of the edge of the universe, giving us a peek into the huge unknown beyond. This big find has everyone excited and guessing, raising some deep questions about what's real and where we fit in the cosmos. What exactly did NASA's new telescope find, and how does it shake up our view of astronomy? The answers are at the forefront of science, waiting to be found as researchers dig into this cosmic mystery. When it comes to finding planets around other stars, exoplanets, the Webb has been a big help in making a long-held dream come true, actually seeing these far-off worlds. Usually, exoplanets were found by watching for tiny dips in starlight. But the Webb's amazing tech has let us snap direct photos of exoplanets for the first time. Back in September 2021, Webb took the first ever direct image of an exoplanet called HIP 65426b, a giant gas planet far, far away. This was a huge moment in exoplanet science, giving us a look at the variety of worlds out there. HIP 65426b, with its huge size and distant orbit, is just one of many exoplanets waiting to be checked out by the James Webb. As astronomers look at the data from this thing, they hope to figure out the secrets of these planets and learn a lot about how planets are born and grow. Besides finding exoplanets, the James Webb has also changed how we see distant galaxies and what makes them tick. With its great cameras, the Webb has given astronomers new views of galaxy groups, old stars, and the cosmic threads that link them all. One cool find by the Webb is SMA X0723, a bunch of galaxies acting like a magnifying glass, making the light from even more distant objects behind them brighter. This is allowing astronomers to see really old galaxies that were too far away before, shedding light on the early days of the cosmos. The Webb has also given us great info on the shapes and makeup of things like the Southern Ring Nebula. By looking at the light they give off, astronomers have figured out the complex stuff that drives how stars change and how planetary systems are born. The Southern Ring Nebula is light years away and has always amazed astronomers with its crazy shape and bright glow. The Webb's close look at this nebula has shown us details about where it came from and how multiple stars shaped it. One of the most interesting things from the Webb's observations of the Southern Ring Nebula is the find of a third star at its center, which makes us rethink our theories on how these things form. This find has made people excited again about planetary nebulas and how they fit into the bigger picture of the cosmos. Basically, the James Webb Telescope is a symbol of how creative humans can be and how curious we are about the universe. With every new thing it shows us, it pushes the limits of what we know in science and gets future generations excited about checking out the wonders of space. One of the cool things the Webb is looking at is Stephan's Quintet, a tight group of galaxies like 290 million light-years away in Pegasus. This weird group has 5 galaxies, 4 of which are in a cosmic dance, constantly bumping into each other. These interactions give astronomers a good chance to study how galaxy crashes affect how galaxies change. The Carina Nebula, 7,600 light-years away, is another place where stars are born. The Webb's cameras have shown us parts of the nebula that were hidden before, revealing the complex steps of stellar birth. Its ability to see through cosmic dust has let researchers study star formation and growth in ways they couldn't before. One of the telescope's most interesting finds involves an exoplanet that doesn't fit the mold. Called VHS 1256b, this oddball is a brown dwarf, bigger than a planet but not quite a star. The Webb's photos have shown some interesting stuff, including a faint reddish glow from a special fusion process, unlike the hydrogen fusion in stars. Surprisingly, the Webb found silica clouds around VHS 1256b, something never seen before in a brown dwarf. This unusual world gives scientists a great chance to study what's going on in the atmospheres of things that are between planets and stars. Plus, the Webb's chemical check of VHS 1256b's atmosphere has found water, methane, carbon dioxide, and potassium. These results suggest the atmosphere is all mixed up, with carbon dioxide rising from deep down to mix with methane higher up. This active atmosphere makes VHS 1256b even more mysterious and makes it a great target for more research. The Phantom Galaxy, hidden from regular telescopes, shows its beauty in the infrared light seen by the Webb. A cool picture combining data from both Hubble and Webb shows the galaxy's spiral arms and trails of warm dust and gas coming from its center. This picture is part of a big project that uses the Webb to see through dust and study star growth in some nearby galaxies. In February, the Webb made another big find, answering one of the biggest questions we have: what's at the edge of the universe? By looking at 6 huge galaxies from just after the Big Bang, the telescope proved previous ideas wrong. These were galaxies that were pretty big and well-formed for that time, which goes against the belief that only small, young galaxies were around back then. This insight is making us rethink our theories on how the first galaxies formed and is shaping how we see cosmic change. To sum it up, the James Webb Space Telescope keeps showing us the amazing things in space, growing what we know and challenging old ideas. From galaxies crashing into each other to weird exoplanets like VHS 1256b, every find makes us appreciate how complex the universe is. As the Webb keeps doing its thing, astronomers are ready for unexpected insights that will change astrophysics and our place in the cosmos. After some initial confusion, a deeper look at the data confirmed that the galaxies were really there and way more common than we thought. To figure out how they grew so fast, the team plans to do spectroscopy, breaking down light into its colors to figure out what they're made of and how far away they are. This will tell us about their composition and size. One of the scientists said we have to be open-minded because even though the observations point to distant galaxies, some of these could be hidden black holes. In March, one of the project scientists talked about how excited she was about the Webb's achievements and the hard work of the scientists. She also hinted at future discoveries, like how planets are born and what dark matter is. The telescope's observations will help us understand dark matter better, like how it affects galaxies over time. The Webb has also been studying the atmospheres of exoplanets by looking at how starlight shines through them. With many exoplanets found, there's a lot of room for investigation. One cool object is Saturn's moon Titan, a world with methane rain and ice. Recently, the Webb saw clouds on Titan, which made researchers really happy. One astronomer said it was amazing and suggested they were seeing a cloud, which raises questions about Titan's atmosphere. They plan to map Titan's haze and figure out its atmospheric processes. These alien worlds are really different from ours. A big thing happened when the Webb launched on Christmas Day 2021. Thanks to the work of many experts, the launch went perfectly. Since then, the Webb has sent back some incredible images, letting us see the cosmos in detail. With its ability to see infrared light, we can see into the most distant parts of the universe, showing things that were hidden before. This telescope is changing how we understand the cosmos. Soon after it started working, the Webb found thousands of distant galaxies, some older than anything seen before. The data it's collecting is helping us figure out space, from planetary stuff to how things move around up there. Recently, the Webb looked at 2 galaxies crashing into each other and the findings were crazy: a hotbed of new stars with a birth rate 20 times that of our own galaxy. The detail was phenomenal and an entirely new straight layer was visible, a cosmic disturbance, all captured thanks to Webb's infrared. There is speculation that these combined galaxies could also give birth to a massive black hole. With its ability to capture detailed visuals and important measurements that could lead to the discovery of life, the James Webb Space Telescope is an incredible instrument and more discoveries await. The Webb telescope is also giving us neat insight of planetary nebulas, like the Southern Ring Nebula. By checking out the light they give off, astronomers are figuring out the complicated stuff that drives how stars change and how planetary systems are born. The Southern Ring Nebula, thousands of light-years away, has always wowed astronomers with its wild shape and bright glow. Webb's close-up look at this nebula has revealed hidden details about where it came from and how multiple stars shaped it. One of the coolest discoveries in the Southern Ring Nebula is a third star at its core, which throws a wrench in our previous theories about how these things form. This surprise find has sparked new interest in planetary nebulas and why they matter in the universe. Basically, the James Webb Telescope is a testament to how creative humans can be and how curious we are about the universe. With every new discovery, it pushes the limits of what we know and inspires future generations to go out there and explore the cosmic wonders that surround us. Among the many fascinating things Webb is checking out is Stephan's Quintet, a tight group of galaxies 290 million light-years away in the Pegasus constellation. This cool group has 5 galaxies, and 4 of them are caught in a cosmic dance of close encounters. These gravitational tug-of-wars give astronomers a unique look at how galaxy crashes affect how galaxies change. The Carina Nebula, about 7,600 light-years away, is where stars are born. Webb's advanced imaging has showed us hidden parts of the nebula, revealing all the details of how stars come to be. Its ability to see through cosmic dust has allowed scientists to study star birth and growth like never before. One of the telescope's most interesting finds involves an exoplanet that's hard to classify. Called VHS 1256b, this weirdo is a brown dwarf, bigger than a planet but not quite a star. Webb's images have revealed some interesting things about it, including a faint reddish glow from a unique fusion process that's different from what stars do. Surprisingly, Webb also found silica clouds around VHS 1256b, which is something we've never seen before in a brown dwarf. This unique world gives scientists a great chance to study what's going on in the atmospheres of things that are in between planets and stars. Webb's chemical study of VHS 1256b's atmosphere has also found water, methane, carbon dioxide, and potassium. These findings suggest that there's a lot of crazy mixing going on in the atmosphere, with carbon dioxide rising up from deep down and mixing with methane up top. This wild atmospheric interaction makes VHS 1256b even more interesting and a key point for future research. The Phantom Galaxy, which we can't see with optical telescopes, is shining in the infrared light that the Webb telescope can detect. A cool combo image, using data from both Hubble and Webb, shows the galaxy's spiral shape and trails of warm dust and gas coming from its center. This image is part of the FANGS International Project, which uses Webb's power to see through dust and study star growth in 19 nearby galaxies. Back in February of 2023, Webb made another big discovery, trying to answer one of the biggest questions: what's at the edge of the universe? By looking at 6 huge galaxies from 500 to 700 million years after the Big Bang, the telescope proved some old ideas wrong. These galaxies were well-formed and surprisingly big for their age, which goes against the idea that only small, young galaxies existed back then. This find is making us rethink how galaxies formed in the early universe and changing how we understand cosmic change. Basically, the James Webb Space Telescope keeps wowing us with the universe's wonders, expanding our knowledge and overturning old ways of thinking. From galaxies interacting to strange exoplanets like VHS 1256b, every discovery makes us appreciate the universe's complexity even more. As Webb keeps doing its thing, astronomers are ready for new insights that will change astrophysics and how we see ourselves in the cosmos. After a mistake while checking the data, further checks revealed they were genuine, and there were more than first thought. The squad plans to do spectroscopy, breaking light into wavelengths so they can know what stuff there is, and just how space travels from galaxy to galaxy. What they are made of, and their size, will all be clearer. Ms. Leha thought being open to all ideas might just be best. People can get a better visual understanding, however she backs up the galactic evidence, despite some black holes. On March 14, 2023, Stephanie Millam had lots of energy at South by Southwest. She also said a number of new discoveries should show up, and planet creation, and even dark matter. New ways to learn should be coming as how galaxies go head-to-head will change through all of time. The testing of atmosphere should get started, and planet air makeups should show through the starlight. Over 5,000 known planets do exist, from big, gassy planets to rock-type pieces like Earth. A big moon of Saturn showed up, and rainfall and crystal water land was there. Webb just caught some cloud action. More questions than answers showed right off. Mr. Rodriguez just screamed to press that the sky could be covered, and nobody knows, but they'll keep looking. Alien worlds really do shine through. That XMOS NASA launch hit, so thanks to a number of experts, there were no liftoff delays. Because of it all, details show clearer, and eras can no longer hide. All of you can catch up to how it looks, too. Webb saw thousands of extra-type galaxies, some even really big, that would push the norm now. The planetary ideas and all dynamics should break even at certain points. Webb can even see the space between collisions and also get info on all star actions. Hubble might show something, but the star and galaxy can be seen deeper, from the dust. Something hidden should show there, too, and with more details, an artistic expression can be shown. Radiation also shows up better, with the star's signature. Collisions could show a hole with the telescope, really shows a once and forever photo. There should be a planet show up, too, along with the rest. There will be way more for all to see. The infancy of what we can see form, all the more so from the start, gives way to the disks of dust, with new ideas of creation on the plate.